New details about George's much-dreaded death sabotage CBS chances of delivering a happy send-off for the Coopers in the Young Sheldon finale. George's death is delayed until the end of Young Sheldon, as he is confirmed to be alive until Season 7, Episode 12. Delaying George's death until the Young Sheldon finale could impact the show's feel-good finale expectations. George's death was saved for the end to maintain the dynamic of the series and preserve key moments. An unexpected new detail about George's death hints that it will be difficult for Young Sheldon to deliver a fun ending for the Coopers. Despite diversifying its storytelling in the last couple of years, Young Sheldon is still wrapping up once Sheldon's time in Medford, Texas finishes. That being said, he isn't the only person whose arc is coming to an end. As established in The Big Bang Theory, George dies sometime during this transitional period for the Coopers, and the writers have confirmed that they endeavor to stay true to that in the prequel. Young Sheldon could have ended without having to tackle George's death. The specific timeline is murky about when he exactly passes away, so the writers could have gotten away with ending the prequel just before the tragedy. However, Georgie and Mandy's sequel show makes it impossible to escape the incident. Since confirming that the Cooper patriarch will indeed die in the show, anticipation of when it will happen has been up. Mary's upcoming arc could lead to George's death in Young Sheldon, which lines up with when he will meet his end will likely be. Young Sheldon saves George's death until the series finale. George still has a couple of episodes left in Young Sheldon. Per new details, George will seemingly survive until the Young Sheldon finale. In Season 7, Episode 12, A New Home and a Traditional Texas Torture, the Cooper patriarch is not only confirmed to be alive, but he will even get his own plot. After years of working as Medford's football coach, George will be offered a new job. It's unclear what it is at this point, but this means that his death is seemingly being saved for the series capper, or at least immediate fallout from it. As hinted by set images, the cast filmed the character's funeral scene. Delaying George's death until the very last minute could sabotage its chances of delivering a feel-good ending for the series. As it is, canceling Young Sheldon has already been divisive, making it trickier to come up with a satisfying finale. While The Big Bang Theory prequel has never shied away from tackling darker matters, there's still an expectation that it will wrap up on a high note, since it's still technically a comedy. The Young Sheldon finale will be a special one-hour event, but George's death, even at the start of it, is far too big of a tragedy that it can dominate the entire remaining run. Why Young Sheldon had to delay George's death. Killing George early on would have drastically changed Young Sheldon. George's image in The Big Bang Theory wasn't good. Both Sheldon and Mary didn't miss the chance to talk back about him despite being dead for a long time. Young Sheldon continues to challenge that notion, however. While George isn't a perfect dad, no one can doubt his devotion to his family. Losing him early on in Young Sheldon Season 7 would have drastically changed the dynamic of the series. On top of that, it will also lose one of the best parts of The Big Bang Theory prequel. Pushing his death until the very end of its run also allows him to be part of some of big moments in his family, like Georgie and Mandy's wedding, as well as Sheldon's decision to go to Caltech.